Okay, guys. So last time, our boy is, he's gotten a little better. He's now comfortable in his new shoes. And by boy, I mean Jinwoo. He's a little more comfortable in his. He's gotten a little taller. He's gotten more ripped. He's gotten a little more stronger. And now we kind of have to see, how he does in a situation he may have found himself in before. And if he wasn't careful, he would have died, which was getting scammed. We're starting to see how, not everybody in the world of solo leveling is good. A lot of them are, assholes, to put it lightly. I don't know if that's going to get me demonetized. It might. We'll see. But yeah, no, to put it crudely, they're not great. And unfortunately, if it was just Jinwoo, I think he could deal with it with no problem, no worries and concerns. But he had to play it a certain way because he had somebody with him. And that guy was the brunette dude that we saw get his rank, and seems like he's pretty rich. He's got a lot of stuff on him, a lot of jewelry, a lot of armor, that was worth a lot of moolah, and that's not good because what ends up happening is they get trapped with a huge ass boss. But as far as we can tell, Jinwoo can handle it. So let's watch him handle it. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Look at these guys. Look at these assholes. Hmm. Hmm. So that's what they were doing earlier. They were examining how to handle it. It's worth a lot. Damn. Yeah. They should be dead. Yeah, there's no way they'd live through this. It's not like this is like an OPMC anime. Alright. It's your turn to flex, buddy. This is your flex episode. Do you think? Yeah, you're still... Yeah, you're very weak. Still very weak. Mm-hmm. So what's this spider? Like a C rank? So it's like a B rank? Oh, it is a C rank. Just casually, I'm not afraid of a C rank. Damn. So you better do some hunting. Ooh, president. Okay, I'm actually... Alright, you got my interest. We're going into some, like, setting. Some other stuff happening. We didn't get this last episode, so... Kind of interesting. I wonder how strong Old Man was in his prime. Could I ask you for a sparring match? A sparring match. I also wonder if, like... Yeah, I was gonna say... Does aging... Does aging as a hunter like make you weaker? Because like the abilities, I guess there's like a certain level of athleticism. Hmm. He's like, wait a minute, you're no E rank. False ranker. Hmm. And they're dangerous. They usually hunt people. Oh man. Well, hopefully he's got the energy to run. Yeah, you're getting tired. He's at half energy. Polaris. Polaris. You just gotta hit it in the eye or something. Dodge! It's not a good way to go. You have to avoid that. Shouldn't have been wasting your time earlier. I swear his stamina was lower before. Okay, that works. Yeah, get in the... Okay, that didn't work. Bro, in the eye, dog. Okay. It's not working. Get in the tongue. I don't know. Some that has flesh. Oh, his fatigue gets higher. I see. I was looking at it backwards. Okay, I thought it was like when it gets to 0. I didn't consider its fatigue. That makes sense. Full recovery. What is that, like a perk he had, or? Bro, the music with the guitar. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta make this hit count, brother. Yeah, there you go. Told you, right in the eye. What did I say? There you go. Now you're paralyzed. Keep stabbing it. Stab it. Stab him. Do a Toji. Do a Toji on this guy. Fuck you. Finally. Master of the dungeon. You have leveled up. Oh, right. So I guess that's smart. You could just save it for the day. You can do that now because like the exercise isn't that big of a deal. Probably worth a lot, buddy. Yes. So why is he calling me sir? Aniki. Random. Yo, what's up? Here we go. The disrespect. No, don't do it. No, he ripped the gi. Are you okay? Daijoubu? It's like, you kicked my ass. What do you think? Sir, you ripped your gi and you destroyed the dojo. Yeah, I suck now. I would destroy the whole wall with it. It's like, is he trying to kill me? Hmm. Mental fortitude. Yeah. Yeah, they assume he did it. Okay, that's good. And we won't kill you. I'm not gonna lie, even though you should hesitate to come to the conclusion to kill somebody, if I was Jinwoo, immediately slice all their heads off. It's like, I'm not even gonna give you a chance to speak. Yeah, okay. Remember, Jinwoo's got he's got no fatigue now. Or at least he's got like only like 10 fatigue at this point. Because he had that full recovery. Yeah, he is. Because he's not E-rank. Do your thing, bro. It's fine. It looks pretty brave until you realize the context, and you're like, oh, actually, you know, it does make sense. No, actually, but I guess Jinwoo is going to kill the enemies. You gotta kill them. Uh-oh. He doesn't want to kill them. Yeah, he's probably looking at that notification. He's like, wait, really? He's trying to figure out a way to get around that. This didn't happen in the manhwa. I'm so glad they're giving this girl more time, because I'm not gonna lie, in the manhwa she didn't have a lot, but she's not best girl. She's not best girl, but I'm just saying she's up there for me. Cha's okay. You guys like Cha, that's cool too. Whatever. I think she's fine. She's okay. Not like fine, but she's fine. She's cool. She's cool. She get better. She gets better as the series goes on, right? What, the Eisen looking guy? People killing each other. Yeah. It's a doggy dog world out there. Very dangerous one. It's not dead, but he's just, yeah. Yeah. But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to consciously try and kill these people. But that's just. It'd be really tough because it's not like it's gonna be that hard to kill them. But like getting that strong, you wanted to like do good things. Your heart will stop. That's the penalty. Yeah, if you don't kill them, your heart will stop. You have to. You have to kill them. Well, that's unfortunate, but hey. This is gonna be brutal. They always laugh the same. I don't know if that's Japan's version of just what they always like expect to hear from like the cliche bully group. Damn. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna hear anything else ever again. All right, cool. Sure. Yeah. No. Swing at me. See what happens. Goodbye. No. That's 1 out of 6. 5 more to go. Way stronger than you think I am. Well, yeah, it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope, man. But you ain't got you're gonna die. Yeah. It's not like you're not it's not like you're killing people that you think are innocent. They're not innocent. They're evil people. They've killed people before. You're killing murderers and criminals. But at the same time, well, that's 2. That's 3. Well, the obvious answer is that he's not an E-rank. This bleeding, yeah, and drain and paralysis. Damn the music! Oh, you're dead. Okay, that's 2. Now that's 3. So there's 2 more left. That guy. Oof. Oh my god, the music's making this so like thrilling and tense. Yeah, because killing people unlocks something that killing monsters doesn't. Turns him into the monster, which is the scary part. Bring it on, bro. Nope, because he had full recovery. And he's got drain on his, so he's actually in full strength. But this guy, that doesn't fit in his reality, right? So he wouldn't think that's possible. Wow, he said you're very strong. Oof. I just keep getting stronger. Oh, no shit. Why? No. He doesn't have a choice. But he doesn't know that. No. I'm gonna die if I don't kill you. You try to kill me 3 times. And you're begging me to spare your life? Yes, because I killed you. I'll kill you. No one's gonna know what happened. You got away with the murder, and I'll get away with this one. You say you were better than your brother, then you bring him up in your last words. That's disappointing. There you go. Done. Alright, you gotta get out of here. That was intense. I fell for Jinwoo there, I'm not gonna lie. Even though he was killing people, that was rough. Yeah. Oh, for killing people? Murderous intent? Ah. So there is some punishment for killing people, which is good. Yep. That's what happened. See, Brunette was smart. He'd get to know Jinwoo. It's all good. Yeah. It's raining. Thinking about his sister. He's trying to bring a little humanity back to himself. I mean, he did just kill people. That's usually the most inhumane thing you can do. So, that's his brother. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Nice episode. Very good episode, actually. Very, very good. Even though, technically speaking, all that happened was that he killed them. God, it was done so well. That was done so well. Now, I do want to say, like, I like this show because clearly you can see they're putting effort into certain scenes and they're conserving things. Like, they're gonna add some stuff, but like last episode was just a bunch of setup, which I have no problems with that because it makes this episode that much better. But yeah, we're halfway through the season. We're halfway through the season now, and I think this is a very good episode. That, like, normally when people get to, even if it's 12 episodes, normally when people, especially nowadays, get to halfway through a season, they want a reason to keep watching. And I feel like this episode does a very good job at that. It's like, it kind of does that moral questioning, but then it delivers with the execution, with the music. I think music's such a huge thing with scenes like this. The music and the inner monologue he's having, and the ways, the system, and the moral choice of, like, not being able to really have a choice. It's not like he had an ultimatum. I mean, he did, sure, if you want to call, dying an ultimatum. You know what I mean? Like, the other option was he's dead. He can't afford to die. You know what I mean? So it's either he kills those 6 people that are criminals and have murdered people continuously, or he lets himself just get killed by the system. His heart will stop. So he either kills them or his heart will stop. And it's funny because even with the dude at the very end offering money, he's like... I mean, Jinwoo never really had a choice in that situation. He had to kill him, but I mean, even then, he offered. He had like almost like a mental like breakdown of why this is acceptable to still kill him, because it was also like, I don't really have a choice. But also, to reiterate, you tried to kill me 3 times, and now you're begging for your life. He's like, no, I'm not gonna let that slide. I already killed 5 people. Why are you special? Because you're gonna offer a little bit of money? I don't think so. So that's really like cool stuff that, like, mentally, I think as the viewer, you kind of watch this and you're like, okay, the ability to level up and all that stuff is cool, but it only, if you keep harping onto that, it becomes a gimmick, which I feel like a lot of anime does that. While this one makes solo leveling good is that it comes into Jinwoo questioning his morality and who he is as a person. Because as you become stronger, especially when you become so alienated from everyone else and the reality that they all live, right, in society, because he's an outlier. He doesn't work in the same rules as everyone else in society. You become more and more alienated as a person, right? You no longer, because it's crazy, because when you really think about it, the more you get alienated from society, the more you become less and less perceived as a person and more of a unknown or a monster, or it depends on the person, right? Like a ruler, a god, who knows, right? Like I'm throwing out words here, but nothing. The last thing would be human, Because what's human? Human is usually the people that are within human society, right? And if you can't relate to a person because their reality is completely shifted from your own, and not just your own, but everyone else in society, it's very hard to, especially if you're that person, to see yourself as the same as them anymore. But at the same time, there's that other layer of like, well, actually, because he's getting stronger, he's starting to understand more about what his reality was, which is that survival of the fittest aspect. So there's a duality there of like he's understanding reality more, but at the same time, he's also understanding how much he's not living the same reality as everyone else. Because there's that beginning of like, yeah, survival of the fittest has always been that way, but then he's like, what you don't understand is who I really am. I level up every time I fight. This is not something you would ever even begin to understand. So, and that even goes into the other guy's psychology. When he's getting killed, he's thinking like, he's got to be tired after being that boss, yada yada. The idea of getting full recovery as a solo player, that's why it's called solo leveling, is impossible. A solo hunter being able to heal themselves, full recovery off of beating a boss, is ridiculous. Just getting this achievement. Like, there's weird things that you can never consider being possible. His brain just can't compute that, because it's like, that's just not how the world works, in which the way the world is shaped for him, the world he lives in. So I know I'm getting very like philosophical and shit, but you know what I'm saying. Like, this is all stuff that makes the show interesting, and more than just like, I'm not gonna point names at anime that do this, but there's a lot of anime that have like a gimmick, and they go with that gimmick, and it works for like one season. They try to like milk out 26 episodes, and then the second season falls short, right? That always happens because, well, the gimmick is done. What made the show interesting, and it was super, super hype, for a lot of people, is over. Like, that's not there anymore, because it's like, well, I don't care. I want you to move on and, either get more in depth on things, or I don't know, just something that intrigues my mind a little more, which I feel like Solo Leveling does that a lot. And it always does that with Jinwoo, in contrast to whatever's going on in the world. So it always show like, oh, the world actually has this factor and this factor, and there's actually more to the world than we thought, and Jinwoo is learning that with us, because Jinwoo is getting stronger. But the way Jinwoo is getting stronger is making us also realize, and Jinwoo also realize, that Jinwoo is so much different than everyone else. So he's literally built different, but because he gets better, it becomes more obvious that he's built different. It's like that super athlete that like, gets to like the pro league, but then realizes that he's so naturally gifted that he's just built different than the people that were just good, the best. He's even built different compared to the best, and that's Jinwoo. So I mean, like, I'm giving this a lot of hype, but that's what I always loved about the manhwa, and that's why I'm excited to see in the anime, because, well, I get to see a scene that I saw in the manhwa that was pretty intense, but I get to see it with the music, the internal monologue, the voices, and everything. Like, that does something, the screams and all that stuff. I'm not trying to sound like psychopathic. I'm just saying, like, in general, it gives me chills, right? Like, it gives me more emotions. It makes my brain go like, whoa, this is intense, right? Anyways, that was my rant, but basically, my point is, I really like this episode, and I'm excited for when we get to bigger things, because this is a very, very important part of the story. When he does kill this guy, this isn't just like, oh, he kills people for the first time. No, this has very severe repercussions, and it's not like he's just going to casually kill anybody. Like, there's clearly a consequence and stuff, but I'm saying he really didn't have a choice, and he'll face the repercussions even afterwards. But we're going to see even more intense moments in the future, and they're going to come out super, super well now that I see how they handled this one. So I'm super excited for that, and if you guys are super excited to see me react to that, please like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if I miss anything, put it down in the comments, and I'll see you guys then. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care, peace, and goodbye.